We walk so blindly in this land of pain. We cry, we scream, yet have nothing to gain. How did she do it? How did she pay the toll? How did young Alice find her rabbit hole? I feel like where we are is a dying wonderland. What once was so perfect is turning to dust in our hands. Curiouser and curiouser life seems to be. Please, Alice, tell me what I need to see. For when I open my eyes, I see nothing but Tweedledum, saying do this, do that, and that true power is defined by a gun. I don't see your looking glass, only a magnifying one, pointing out the flaws in us all, one by one. I don't see a small door that requires a key. I see a system so broken, no one can pay the fee. You took a sip, and your problems grew. And still you shrunk, and walked right through. Behind that door was a perfect place, where mad is a title all wear on their face. For it doesn't mean anger, or hate, or pain. It means being who you are, and not feeling lame. You found the cat with the grin so long, who guided you through your own little song. The grin was unique and a one of a kind. He was always there to get you out of a bind. How do I find the cat of Cheshire? How much does he cost? And is he for hire? For I feel so lost in this world around me. Can't I have a seat at the grand tea party, right between the Hare and the Mad Hatter himself, listening to the Dormouse sing as they take tea from the shelf? Why can't we all celebrate our own birthdays and sing along? Instead we hurt others and make bombs. Our world is dying, yet we turn our eyes. Our lungs are filled with the caterpillar's lies. Right side makes you taller and a bigger target. Left side makes you smaller and easier to forget. But if we can be ourselves and don't try to change, we can become butterflies and escape the maze. For the Mad Hatter can ask the ultimate test. Why is a raven like a writing desk? But the answer isn't one we are supposed to know. The riddle itself is the answer, like water to snow. Life is about asking questions and the ultimate why. Only then can we truly hope to fly. We give in to the Mad Queen scene that the thought of everyone has to be popular to be different is obscene. We point our fingers and yell, off with their heads! And sleep so soundly in our little red beds. But if we took the time to hear the crime, don't you think the verdict would be clear? The answer is love, and it's as easy to see as the dodo's fear. For I want to find the Jabberwocky and slay it in my life. That way I can hold that Vorpal knife. I can have a weapon to fight off my fears. I can help others wipe away their tears. So I ask you this, and then I am done. Follow your rabbit hole, let your mind come undone. For in Wonderland, all answers are clear. To appear, you must first disappear. For only in knowing what is and what ain't can we ever leave this world with a colorful paint. One that leaves a mark that others know to be yours. Look through the looking glass. Don't shut open doors. Hello there, YouTube. Brandon here from the Viral Video Guys. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you. That's right, you. Watching this video. Even though I'm a screen, these words are meant for you. I feel like my mind has so much to talk about. I have all these little ideas and little sayings that I just want to share with everyone. I try to post them on Facebook, and if I had Twitter and stuff, I'm sure they'd be all over that. But I never seem to quite nail the message I want to get out there. See, my mind is so sporadic and so insane that over here, here's an idea, and as I start to write that, halfway in between, it stops. And a whole nother idea is going. I don't finish that original thought. So I got to thinking, hey, we have a YouTube channel. I have a notebook, I have a laptop, I have things I can use as tools to share with you these ideas. And one of the ideas I want to share with you is creativity. A very fancy word that sounds so amazing, and it is. The poem in the beginning that I read, it could be so much more. But at the same time, it's perfect right where it is. And see, that's how creativity works. We can take something that someone else has already done. We can add to it and create something new. Yes, there's still remnants of what have been, but it's yours. But at the same time, the magic of creativity is you can strip down to nothing but dust. Collect each and every little particle and create your own experience, your own masterpiece, whatever it may be. And that's the best part, is creativity doesn't stop with one job, one idea. You can be creative how you cook. You can be creative how you talk. You can be creative in how you treat other people. Now yeah, when I think of creativity, I'm instantly into the fact of drawing or coming up with something new. But look around us. Look at everyday life. Look at how broken so many things are. Creativity spawned these ideas. But over time, nothing's been added. So all that can happen is it starts to crumble. Now, I don't know where we are in that timeline. I don't know where the end is to when that is going to finally snap and no longer be there. So, basically, creativity is so important in life. And even if you're sitting here right now going, well, I'm no one, I can't do anything. The guy talking to you right now is that same mindset. I watch YouTubers all the time with 10,000 subscribers, 100,000. Way more likes to videos per second than I get in days and weeks. But you can't let the ratings and the idea of being something great hold you down. Look for it and look to it. But don't necessarily give into it. You see, greatness is another word. We look at people who do great things, and we assume that to be great, we have to rival that. We have to either equal it or surpass it. And that's not true. The simple, hey, or I love you, at the right moment, can speak more than thousands of armies pillaging and conquering, can speak more than stars falling from the very heavens. You see, creativity can be anything, even bad. We can create things that are not helpful to other people. They may help us at the time, but they can hurt. Now, I'm as guilty as the next person. You know, I mean, I can't sit here and go, hey, my face is on YouTube, so you gotta listen to me, and I don't have to necessarily listen to you. I'm sharing these words because in my heart it feels so heavy that when I read Facebook feeds or I just walk outside, I see these people with these faces of just blank expression. Sure, they're smiling or they're trying to pretend to be happy, but they've lost connection to creativity. Now, I'm sitting here with a massive hat on. To some that's funny, to some it's overrated, but I don't care. I'm right here. I'm experiencing the moment. I'm trying to be creative, trying to share something with you guys that can help. So yeah, you know, we'll do funny videos to make you laugh, and we'll do horror things to keep you on the edge of your seat. But when you turn off YouTube, when you shut your computer down, be creative. Not only in life, not only in how you treat others, but in how you see yourself. Don't wake up and go, I look okay today. I'm not as beautiful or as attractive as them, but I look okay. Be creative. I look fan-double-o triple-tastic. Yes! Fan-double-o triple-tastic. I'm already happy. I want to go run a mile right now. Even in this hat. If it's falling off every other step, I don't care. We have to change the routine. You have to change how you see things, and all of it comes from creativity. Now, I could say that word a billion times, and I want to. It's fun. Creativity. 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 Either way, don't be afraid to step out of the norm. Because remember, nothing can be accomplished or made if we stick to the rules. Now, the rules also have a set system. Yes, there are don't cheat, don't lie. Those are things that are needed. Don't do those things, obviously, but we still do. It's like, it's this faint line of that's wrong, but when I need to do it, just go look over there for a minute. And even that's wrong. The problem with these random thoughts is, like I said, my mind sporadically jumps to different categories. But I hope you can feel, or at least be encouraged, to be creative. Because even if my YouTube channel isn't the one that explodes, if I can encourage you to grab a video camera and film something you think's funny, or something you think's different, and put it on YouTube, you may be the one to reach those heights. And I want that. I don't want you to sit there and feel you're nothing. There has so much been crafted into you. Each molecule can do something I can't. Your heart, your mind, it's yours. If I take a paper of a drawing you worked so hard on and copy it just as fast and even quicker, it doesn't matter. The small imperfections, the small strokes I didn't do as dark, the image may appear the same, just as two humans may. But the underlying value, the underlying creativity, the originality to it is still yours. And the tracing, even though I took it from another idea, it has now become a part of me. That's what's so confusing about creativity, is the border between plagiarism and something new. Now, I look at new movies that have come out in the recent years, and they run off the same Transformers, and superheroes. And don't get me wrong, they're awesome movies, but they found something that works, and they just keep going with it. But where's the 6D graphic where I'm feeling buttercups on my skin, and I'm fighting off an evil zombie apocalypse while I'm in the theater? It'd have to be a cubicle or something so I'm not jacking the guy next to me. But, think of that. That'd be so cool. Or game systems. It's a giant chair that's danger, danger. You're oh my gosh, everyone run! It doesn't matter. Because we're stuck. But we, and the kids after us, and after us, our children's children, are the people who can make these breaking ideas. Now, yeah, I'm just a guy with a camera, and you're just a person sitting on a laptop or watching this on Facebook or any other source feed you can find. But if you're watching this, I already know that creativity has begun to struck. Even if for a second you get a millisecond of, I have a hat like that, I could do that. Don't stop. Keep going with it. Even if you never film it, even if you never go anywhere, you are exercising your mind. You are going to limits you couldn't dream of. And you have finally started on the road of creativity. I hope I didn't rant too much. If this gets enough support, I would gladly love to keep talking with you guys and to keep sharing the crazy thoughts I have. Yeah. So God bless. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Express who you are through creativity.